Hello and welcome, citizens of Super Earth. We've already done 3 videos in this channel's lore series, and we haven't yet discussed the topic of the titular heroes of the series, namely, the Helldivers. But instead of focusing just on them, I thought we'd also beef up today's video by covering the topic of Hellpods. Now I do want to point out that a lot of these lore videos are my own theories about the world of Helldivers. There's not a whole lot of text that explains or clarifies aspects of these games, so I am mainly piecing together what I can find and making some educated guesses. Please don't view everything I say in these videos as being true canon. And also a huge thanks to community member Bender Bending Rodriguez for helping me out with a lot of this script. From the first Helldivers game, we read, "Our pride. The Helldivers are the scalpel of the military might of Super Earth. Young men and women are drafted from the regular Army Corps to do their part in the unrestful galaxy that is set on destroying Super Earth." From this text we can see that the Helldivers are the elite force of the Super Earth Federation, and is made up of young men and women taken from the planet's army, the Super Earth Armed Forces, also known as the SEAF. We can see other pieces of lore from the first game that reference other military groups inside the Federation. For example, an excerpt that talks about how some Helldivers were former riot police officers and were trained in military assassination tactics. That's a pretty big gap to jump, to be a riot police officer and then to be a trained assassin. I think that says a lot about the current social climate on Super Earth. So it looks like the Helldivers are individuals picked from the many different areas of Super Earth's military and police forces. We also know that at the age of 16, every citizen of Super Earth is given a ceremonial, yet functional, bolt-action rifle to encourage practicing their right and duty to defend democracy. While Earth does have the SEAF, to be a Helldiver is amongst the highest honors one could dream of achieving. But not everyone who wishes to be a Helldiver is accepted, as there is an extensive screening process that citizens must go through to meet the requirements of the bravest soldiers in the Federation. Most likely, these men and women must prove that managed democracy is at the core of their very existence, and that they aren't a dangerous freethinker. After the war was won in the first game, we are told that the Helldivers were retired. This could mean a few different things. It could mean the original Helldivers retired and went on to live civilian lives, or, and more likely if you ask me, the Helldivers were returned to their cryopods where they await the next conflict, which we see in Helldivers 2. In Helldivers 2, we get a tutorial mission to introduce players to the game mechanics that is also kept in-universe. My theory is that this training is for newly recruited Helldivers to get up to speed. But you could also say that this is a refresher course for the original Helldivers that have just come out of cryo mode. Let me just play a few clips here and let the game speak for itself.
Dismount.
Liberating the galaxy, stomping bugs, every kid's dream. Good luck out there. I'll see you on the front lines.
From here, recruit. Use your map to find your way to the training facility.
Welcome to Helldiver training. Your instructor is waiting for you up ahead. Please proceed.
I'm General Brash, Super Earth's oldest and most grizzled war hero, and I'm not easy to impress. Helldiver training is the toughest test in the galaxy, but I can tell that doesn't scare you. Impressive. Now, enough jib-jab. The upcoming obstacles will take everything your exceptional physique can muster. This is it, the real deal. Get to it, soldier. In all my years, I've never witnessed such acrobatic perfection. I think you're ready for our highly realistic battlefield simulator. That's right, the real deal. Impeccable. Like I always say, the best simulation is a real simulation. Now, activate the battlefield injury simulator.
I'm hit! Oh, sweet liberty, the
Grit your
blood!
teeth, soldier. Grab that stim and patch yourself up.
Freedom never sleeps!
There, good as new. Now, look sharp. You're about to encounter democracy's sworn enemy, recruit.
I am hoping that we get more lore in Helldivers 2, as at the moment a lot of this information that we can use is from the first game, which again took place 100 years before Helldivers 2. Let's move on to the Hellpods for now. For starters, I want to make sure that we understand there's a difference between the cryopods seen when you enter a super destroyer and the actual Hellpods used to descend on a planet. The first game's description for the Hellpods read, Helldivers drop into battle using iconic Hellpods, shock-absorbing tubes that break the atmosphere at extreme velocities, only to crack the ground when they open to reveal their heroic cargo. The wiki also tells us that the invention of the Hellpod came about due to Super Earth's lack of air superiority during the Battle of Northman's Creek. An oppressive regime had dug themselves into the battlefield, which forced the Federation to develop shock-absorbing supersonic pods. The Hellpods' shock absorbers are obviously built with the user in mind, as they protect them from the force of impact. But this does not mean that the pod itself is safe to be around when deployed. We also see that some stratagems, like heavy weapons, use Hellpods as well, or at least a modified version of that technology, which is equipped to hold gear and munitions.
Hold up, recruit. It's finally time to call in the big guns. Use the support weapon stratagem to get yourself a real weapon. That's the stuff. Now, use a resupply stratagem to get yourself some more ammo.
I got a lot of comments in the recent lore videos about the connections and inspirations between Helldivers and Starship Troopers, and I just wanted to say that yes, I am aware of them. We did a poll recently on the channel to see if anyone was interested in a video covering that topic, and the poll went great, so we're going to be making that video soon. If you enjoyed the content, why not subscribe? Also, let me know your thoughts down below. Maybe you have a differing opinion, or you found some pieces of lore that I missed. Thanks for watching, and as always, go spread democracy.
Requesting sentry!